Hello everyone, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. I am Chaitanya Munje and in this video we will be learning how to change the default app icon of a Flutter application in Android Studio. So I have already built a sample application. Here we can get to see the application name is my app. So I will open this application and this is the simple application inside which we will be displaying a welcome to Geeks for Geeks text view and we will be changing the app icon here. So here we can get to see the GFG app icon. Now we will go to Android Studio and create a new Flutter application. So for that, I have firstly opened the Android Studio. Then we will simply click on new Flutter project. Here we have to select Flutter and the SDK path is already added. Then we have to simply click on next. Here we have to specify the project name. So I will specify it as a GFG. Then simply click on finish to create this project. So it is already existing. Now our Flutter project has been created and we can get to see the main.dart file has been already open. Now we have to simply add the app icon. So for that, I have already downloaded the GFG logo. So I will simply copy this, or instead of copying, we can go to our browser and inside this we have to simply search for appicon.co, this website, and inside this we have to add that icon. So I will simply click to drag and then I will select this GFG logo. And here we have to specify iPhone and Android as we are creating the icon for only two different devices. After that we will simply name our file as IC launcher. Then we will simply click on generate. Now once it is generated, it will be downloading a zip file. So we will simply locate this zip file. I will move this to the icons folder and inside this icons folder we will simply extract it. So we have to right click and extract here to extract this zip file. Now we can get to see there are two folders. The first one is having the icons for Android. So these are the different dimensionals. And the next folder is for the assets which will be used for Apple. So now we will again go to our Flutter project which we have created. Inside this we have to open the folder. Firstly we will be adding icons for Android. So we will go to Android, then app, then source, and inside that we have to go to main, then res folder, and inside this we can get to see different folders of MipApp which consist of our current launcher icon. So this is our current launcher icon. Now we simply have to locate this. So we have to simply select res folder, right click, and then we have to click on show in a explorer. So it will open the folder where this all the files are located. So we will simply go to res and inside this there are different folders of MipApp which consist of our default launcher icon. So now we have to change this. So we have already extracted all our icons inside this downloads and icons folder. Now we will go to Android, copy all these folders and again go to our project, that is res directory. Inside this firstly we will select all our existing MipMap folder, then we will simply delete it and paste the one which we have copied. Now the icon for Android has been added. Similarly for Apple we have to again go to our project and here we can get to see our icon has been now changed. So we will open this and we can get to see the newly added icon here. So we will close this. Now we have added the icon for our Android part. So for adding it to iOS we will simply minimize this Android, then we will go to iOS, then runner, and inside this we can get to see this assets folder. So we have to replace this with the one which we have extracted from the zip file. So we will simply right click on this runner folder, then show in explorer. So it will open the folder. Now we will again go to our downloads icons folder and inside this we will copy this assets folder and then we will go to our iOS directory, then inside runner. So we will firstly delete this assets folder and then paste the one which we have copied. Now the icon for our application has been changed. So we will modify some sort of code to look the application as it is as in the output. So firstly we have to change the color of our action bar and the text as well. So here firstly we will change the title as Geeks for Geeks. Here as well we will change the title. Then inside this my homepage states method, inside this we have to go to the widget, and inside the app bar section we have to specify the background color for our app bar. So we'll simply type background color and we will add color as colors dot black. After that we will go to our column section, that is column child, and inside this we will go to this children widget, and inside this we will remove this first text view which we are not requiring, so we'll simply comment it, and instead of counter we will add the text as welcome to Geeks for Geeks. Here we will align this text, so we'll simply call text align, then we will again call text align dot center to align this text to center. Now when the application has been run we can get to see a debug label. So to remove this we have to go to our material app, that is this one, and inside this we have to simply write debug show check mode banner, and we have to specify the boolean value as false to disable this banner, that is debug banner. Now we have to simply run our application to see the output of our application. So now our application has been installed. We will take a look at the output of our application. So here is the output of our application. We have not changed the color of our floating action button, so we will go to our floating action button, and inside that we will simply specify background color. We will specify the color as colors dot black, and we will simply click on hot reload to restart our application. So here we can get to see now our floating action button has also been changed to black color. Now we will take a look at the icon of our application. So this one is the original one, and the project name is our Geeks for Geeks. So here we can get to see our app icon has been changed to Geeks for Geeks. So if you are having any doubts regarding whatever I have explained in this video, do ask in the comment sections. So do like this video, subscribe to this channel, and thanks for watching.